What is up, you guys? It's me again. I'm eating a yam that I forgot was in my bag. So it got smushed and now it's just a sad wet lump of starch, but I'm eating it anyway because it's edible and I don't want to waste food. But yeah, it's disgusting, and it's 11 p.m. and I'm eating a yam while recording whatever this is. So anyways, today there was the Nintendo Direct for Pokemon, and yo, those starters, some interesting designs there, some interesting names. You got Score Bunny, it's cute, got the big old feet, and a really cute like bandage on its face. And then you got Grooky, which is like a monkey with a stick. And then our favorite boy here, our most relatable boy, Sobble. Cause, oh my god, Sobble, huh. I got home and I was like, yo, let's do a little bit of a drawing. Let's draw Pokemon. Let's draw these new starters. And I was like, alright, let's do this. You know, it's just meant to be a very chill sketch. Not supposed to take any more than an hour. So, this is me drawing it because I can. And when I watched that video, you know, you see Score Bunny and you're like, oh, fast, hot feet. Oh, yeah. Oh, god, hot feet. No, I don't mean that by hot feet, but I mean like, you know, its feet are on fire. And then you see our boy Sobble. Oh, so cute, so pathetic looking. And then you got this monkey just hitting the ground with a stick, and I'm like, dang, that is intimidating. So today we're gonna draw a monkey with a stick. Gonna do it in a trusty Clip Studio because that's my favorite program to use. Let's go over this process, alright? I'm drawing a sketch, and obviously, judging from how much I mess up and will mess up, I hate drawing circles. Curves are hard. Why are all these starters so round? It's like, you're just trying to make life hard for me, alright? I hate drawing circles, can't do them, it's hard, whatever. I decided to do, you know, more of a classic kind of line art-y look, except not really line art because I don't draw line art. I can't do line art. What the heck is that? Which is why it's like a messy look. So I purposely chose this cloud brush because it's like, it's very soft and messy looking, and I like that look. I'm gonna go with it. It's cool. I used it for both lines and the coloring, so it's all good. So after my horrendous sketch, I decide to use the same tool and go back and make a slightly better line work. You know, for some people, what I'm doing right now as quote the line work is actually their sketch, but I don't care. They're too talented. I don't do clean line art, that's too much for me. Also, I made the poses really similar to like their official art because I don't really have much references. There's just like the video and like maybe a post somewhere. Oh yeah, Sobble's got some tiny ass limbs. They're so skinny. They're like little twigs. I kind of made Sobble a little big. Like his body's a little big, but that's okay. Chubby is cute. I don't normally do this, but I did all the lines for each character on a different layer because I guess that's neat and organized. But I don't really do anything with it. I just did it because I can. Not like I'm using a fill bucket later either. It's so small and tiny that I just color it by hand anyway. I wasn't sure how to draw it angry because obviously we don't have reference pictures of emotions because, you know, they were just revealed today, so like whatever, I made something up. I also wasn't sure if the stick on its head is the stick that it pulls out and uses, or if it has another stick that it does that with. I just assumed it was using the one on its head. If I'm wrong, then whatever. So now I'm just gonna start with a base layer for all of my characters here. Just their main color, nothing special. This way I can just color stuff on top by using a clipping layer so that I don't have to worry about coloring the lines more than once. I think the most hilarious thing is that I did that whole video on using autocolor in Clip Studio, and I haven't used it since because I don't know, I just don't have the need for it. Oh, and if you wonder why I'm randomly pausing sometimes, it's because I'm either typing / flaming someone, because my friend was streaming on Twitch at the time, or because I was sending Snapchats. So, you know, your girl is on social media. Follow me at Escaping on Instagram. Don't miss out on my doodles. Anyways, back to here. I'm just gonna go back in a clipping layer and start coloring in some of the basic colors that I need for the character based on the one reference photo that I have of that character. As of right now, because I don't color in all the details with the eyes and other stuff yet, Scorbunny's just looking really soulless. I like that look. And our son here, Sobble, looking cute already. Look at those innocent big eyes, adorable, even with my crappy coloring job. You know, I haven't even played Pokemon much. I played like 2 of the games, and I played a little bit of Pokemon Go, but that doesn't really count. When I was little, I was really obsessed with Pokemon. When I was 5, I just had a bunch of Pokemon toys, like plushes, keychains, plastic toys. I had like bowls with Pokemon on them. I had the little handbook, how to be a Pokemon master, you know. It gave you like the Pokedex of all, at the time, 151 Pokemon with like tips on how to beat the gym leaders and everything, get to Elite 4, whatever. And then like, I even had this giant fat Pikachu plush. And I think my mom gave it away at some point, but yeah, that's very sad. It was amazing. Fat Pikachu. And I collected some cards. I didn't really play with them. I played like a couple times, but I was only just kind of collecting the cards because they were pretty and I liked having a set of them. Oh, I watched the anime a lot. I actually own a VHS copy. Yes, a VHS tape. A video, wait, what does VHS stand for? A video home system tape that I think I borrowed from the library when I was little, or I bought at a yard sale. I'm not sure which, but if it was the library, then I'm really sorry, but I never returned it. It's super late. There's 2 episodes on it, I think. There is the Great Race one, which is amazing episode, okay? It's like the one where Ash and the folks go to a ranch and, you know, they're all breeders there or whatever, and then there's a race that's coming up in this town, and, you know, there's a little bit of sabotage going on with an antagonist, such that the friend that our lovely adventurers meet gets injured and she can't take her Ponyta to win the race. And she's like, Ash, you gotta do the race in my place. Oh, that rhymed. Wow, I am a genius. So yeah, it's a great episode. I like that one. And I think the other one that comes with it is the one at the dojo with Venonat, and when Misty tries to bring out Psyduck, and he's like useless because that's what Psyduck is until you really need him at some point, and he's just OP for no reason. Yeah, that one. Don't like that one as much, but it's a good episode too, I guess. Getting off topic here. So I colored in the lines so that they're not black, so that it's more of a softened look. Neat art trick, kind of, not really. I try to choose like a darker version of some colors that might show up on the subject. The fun fact is, I started off saying I'm doing some sort of line art, but the real deal is I do lines and then I just go ahead and paint on top of them anyway because I don't care. There's no such thing as just coloring underneath the lines like a normal person. No, I'm just gonna color over everything again. I think it's called overpainting. I don't know. I don't know art. I'm sorry. And you know what? I like this look. It's soft and slightly messy, and that's me. Literally, no. That's how my art is, okay? And that way I could add my own little details and flair, and it's more original. It is my original style. Do not steal. I own it. I'm kidding. Anyway, adding some tears to our boy Sobble because, I mean, you know, that's how I feel too. If some monkey is waving a stick at me. I did a quick swipe of blur or blend on the butt of the rookie, but in general I didn't really want to blend it too much or else it's too smooth, and I don't want that. I want a very organic feel to these sketch painting things. I don't know, not quite sketches, but not quite full paintings. Alright, so my final stage of this is going back to that overpainting layer and just going ham with random colors and details to make it more interesting to look at. Does it make sense? No, not necessarily, but it's interesting to look at. It brings more color into the picture, and especially paying a lot of attention to Sobble because, you know, water type lends really well to doing these sort of little textures on them, and he's just so blobby and round and cute. In fact, I'm even adding a little bit of reflective colors right there, here and there, because he's a wet boy. He's so cute. Okay, so Score Bunny, I didn't have too much to add. I had a little bit of reflective blue on one side, but in general, I didn't have too much to add because he's already white, and adding patterns or shapes on him would stand out too much. So I just resorted to adding some colors here and there. Just general shadows, colorful shadows, but you know, very basic stuff. And I think, you know, being next to Sobble, I don't think Score Bunny needs a lot of details on it. I just added some little diamond shapes or whatnot. Tried out a couple things, but decided, meh, no. And then Rookie, I assume is kind of furry in texture, so I added some very basic bits of fur texture. Nothing detailed, just very, very slight and, you know, thick and blurry. And yeah, just adding some more bluish colors instead to make it more interesting. And this is our angry monkey boy. Kinda love it too. I decided to go with a purplish outline and shadow for the brown stuff. I think the colors go well together. I'm gonna make this my desktop wallpaper. Yeah, I know it's lame, but I'm gonna use it. That's the good thing about being an artist. You can make your own wallpaper. You're like, oh, I want this really obscure thing. Well, I can make it. I have the power. Wow, I'm gonna really regret making this video because I sound dumb as hell. Don't you love quality content? Anyways, this is my drawing and ramble of nonsensical things. But yeah, thank you for watching. I can't believe I'm posting another video so soon. Don't get used to it. I'm sorry. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.